Treating people with heavenly standards. Xiefeng. August 21st, 2018. Translated by Qin Yu. Edited by Peter. The Life Genuine International family operates A, B, and B Hotel in British Columbia, Canada. This is how we operate. Guests either book their rooms by phone or on the Booking.com website. Their names and phone numbers are required when booking, so that we can check them when the guests arrive. After the guest's arrival on the date of their reservation, we first ask for their names, then lead them to the booked rooms. We do not check their passports or ID cards, nor do we have a registration procedure, nor are they required to pay first, let alone to be asked to make a deposit. The next morning, after having eaten the rich breakfast that we prepared for them, the guests return to their rooms to pack their things, then take the room key to us, pay their money, and leave. Before they leave, we never check their rooms to see if there is anything missing, damaged, or soiled. We then wave goodbye to every guest when they leave. We feel that this is the most decent, the most civilized, and the simplest way to treat our guests. The basic point of treating guests in this way is to treat every guest as a well-cultivated and highly civilized person, to fully trust them and to believe that they will not take anything from the hotel or damage anything, soil anything, or sneak away without paying for the room after receiving the service, let alone engage in illegal or criminal activities in the room. Treating guests like this is also very risky because things that are soiled are difficult to clean, things that are damaged are difficult to reuse, things that are stolen are difficult to recover, and it is difficult to recover the room rate if guests sneak away without paying. After several months of this business practice, unpleasant things have indeed occurred. For example, some guests made the bed sheets and pillowcases very dirty, so they could not be cleaned and had to be thrown away. Some bath towels have been left very dirty and were difficult to clean, and we have no idea how people have used them. Except for these examples, no other uncivilized behavior has occurred. When operating in this way, all the losses have to be borne by ourselves and cannot be borne by the guests. Many people have suggested that we should do the following things. 1. When the guests register, check their passports or ID cards. 2. Let the guests pay a deposit and the room fee before moving in. 3. Check the room before the guest leaves to see if anything in the room is missing, damaged, or stained. If so, the guest should pay compensation. 4. Make up detailed hotel rules, including compensation rules, for the reference and compliance of guests. But we have not done the 4 things suggested in the previous paragraph. Why? Because since what we want to create is an international family, we must treat every guest as a family member. Of all human beings, 90, 80, or 99% are not bad people, but good people. You cannot treat the 90, 80, or 99% of people as bad because 1 of 2% are bad people. In other words, we cannot apply the same measures to prevent problems by bad people to all the good people. The guests cannot be expected to be vandals and barbarians, let alone criminals. This is Canada, a highly civilized country, and everything should be carried out in the most civilized way. Trust every guest. Any measures of distrust will make civilized people sad. Trust will give people a sense of self-respect and dignity. Trust will make people more civilized and loyal. Doubt will make people more brutal and cunning. Because we are Life Genuine, we are to set a civilized example for mankind, and we cannot imitate and apply traditional methods and measures. If we also adopt the previous methods of other people, then we are not the Chanyuan Celestials who are to initiate a new era. The sum of positive and negative energies in the universe is 0, and what you pay and what you get is always equal, so there is no question of loss. So we don't worry about someone taking things, damaging things, making things dirty, or sneaking away without paying the room rate. Everything should be developed in the most simplistic way, not in a more complicated way. To be human, one must not be too shrewd, and to get something accomplished, one shouldn't be too calculating. In the past 10 years, the new oasis for life, previously the second home, created by Life Genuine has been able to achieve no one would pocket anything found on the ground, and doors are not bolted at night, no theft, no crime, no quarrels, no fighting, no mutual harm, everyone is happy, joyous, free, and blessed. This is because we have followed the 800 values for the new era human being. Today and in the future, we should continue to walk along the roadmap to heaven and treat people with heavenly standards.